Afternoon, everyone. I'm here. I made it. Freshly jabbed. Straight from the jabbing room. How are we all doing? It's flipping cold. I'm freezing today. Absolutely freezing. So yeah, I've been stood since 11:45 outside today. Eventually got in to have my jab just before 3 o'clock. So been queued halfway around the town, but I've got it. I've got the booster, so in time for Christmas. But yeah, a bit of a one-off walking clinic in the town today, just the afternoon. So it's been absolutely mental. I think the whole of the town and surrounding villages turned out to have their jabs today. Mental. So we got in. We got Benji in. Let's just turn the lovely music down a bit. So as usual, I've got what have I got on today? I've got Rudolph Rocks on today. Look, Rudolph Rocks today. Yeah, rockin' Rudolph. So we got Benji in. First in Benji today. Phil Taylor. Hi Phil. Dom's in. I'm hoping to power up the radio, but depends how long it takes, really. That's the thing, isn't it? It's an open-ended question, really. Michael Hyde, how you doing, Michael? Theo? Chris, hi Chris. Hope your computer situation is sorted. Hi Nick. It's been blimmin' freezing here. Timothy, how you doing, mate? Washing up's got to wait today. Hi Harvey, ZX Harvey. Andy Beck, hi Andy. Hi Doug. Simon's World, hi Simon. Open the bottle. Yeah, we're gonna have to open the bottle. Could do with a warm one though today. Afternoon, Rob Cross. Oh, hello, it's just jumped. We've just jumped. Everyone's had a notification. Video Monkey, how you doing? Spanky's in. Ben Humphries. George is there. Hi, George. Colin was first in, was he? Oh, it's chopped bits off the top, Dom. GT Jeff. Disappeared off the top again, Colin. Hello, mate. How you doing? I think we've got everybody. Dave Malek. How you doing, Dave? Not seen you for a while, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, so today's effort is going to be try and get the at least get the waxies done and try and give this a power up. We tested the electrolytics yesterday; they weren't too bad. So I'm happy to risk it for a biscuit on those, but we'll see how we get on with the waxies if we can get them all done. I'm sure I've got a can missing off the top of one of these coils here, but I can't see it anywhere. So maybe it was never there. Maybe it should have been there and someone's took it off. I don't know, but I've got a can missing. Well, just a shield missing on one of the IF transformers, I think, or no, it might be the oscillator transformer. I don't know, but we got one missing. Hi, Mark J. How are you? Theo was before you, was he? Oh. Unfortunately, for some reason, it just chops it off the top, doesn't it? Bonsoir, Luigi. I suppose we better see what our little friend's doing down there, haven't we? Mr. Penguin, how is he? He's all right, look. He looks like he's been jabbed as well. He's looking the other way. Penguin. Oh, he is actually looking at me. He's just not looking at the camera. Hi, Anthony. After the pub. You're in the pub. Oh, swipe for some, Anthony. Doug said if you want to make double, sure you could test the filter caps on the Heath kit before power up. We could do, yeah. Hi Georgie, how you doing, mate? Let's see what Mr. Penguin's got anyway, because I'm sure he's got something stuck in number 10 for us. Number 10, eh? God, controversial. Number 10, is it a party, Penguin? Is it a party in number 10 or is it a beer? Who said that? Who said that? Now Boris will unsubscribe now. Oh, what have we got here? It looks like it's just the ticket, this. What do you think? Penguin. Penguin says this is just the ticket. Hi, Milling Chip. You love the ICF SW77 in the opening titles. Yeah, it's a nice bit of kit, that, mate. Still got it here. That's mine now. I bought that one to have a practice at well, have an experiment really with tantalum SMDs, and it did work very well. I'm sure you saw the video. So let's have a look at just the ticket then. I don't know, I've had that one before. Wickwar Wessex. Wickwar Wessex. Just the ticket. I'm a bit tight for space on the bench here because I've got the chassis up on the bench as well, just out of shot. Look, if I just move it back like an inch, you can see the dial cord creeping in. Alright, let me get myself sorted then. Let's get Penguin's cam up here out of the way, so I keep running over the cable with the office chair here. Right. Oh, that's just started to freeze up now. Nothing new there. Okay, yeah, it looks like I've lost the webcam, so I'm going to leave that one. I'm not going to try rebooting now. Oh, I lost the whole lot. Oh no, it's all froze up. You can still see me, but you can't hear me. Right, hopefully we're back. Are we back? That's a pain in the neck, that webcam. You've only got to touch the thing and it locks the software up, unfortunately, but we should be back. So, hi Paddy, how are you doing? He sent me another Morse message. What's he done now? HIA. Yeah, I can't quite read that. Can't quite read it, Paddy. You keep chucking the Morse at me. Wickwar's just down the road from you, and Oblokey as well. Wickwar just up the road from you and just down the road from Nick. Wickwar Bob was one of your favourites. Never heard of that one. I'm sure I've heard of Wickwar before, but I don't think I've had just the ticket. It says it's an artisanal. What the hell does that mean? Russet ale, 5.8%. Tall stories from the tall glass, apparently. So it's well, it's Wickwar Brewing Co. Limited. Sorry, brewing.co.uk, but it's brewed at Butcombe Brewery in Rington, Bristol. So it's actually brewed by Butcombe. So let's get it in. It looks pretty good. You think it's artisan, but it's not. It's artisanal. It's artisanal. What on earth is artisanal? Same thing, I suppose, is it? But just a fancier name. Afternoon, Rolf. You get to go out twice a week as you've got really bad legs. Is that just an excuse for going to the pub? Is that I've got bad legs, I've got to go to the pub? Excellent, I love it. Rolf, you're at home. Great stuff, mate. Afternoon multi. Made by artisans, okay. Artisanal is made by artisans. Yeah, very, very strange that, but yeah. Artisanal, not arsenal. Artisanal russet ale. Just a ticket. Good stuff. Hopefully it's good stuff. Who knows? I'm just going to get it down my neck and have a look. Get it down my neck and have a look, see. Just trying to get it all in the tankard here. Cheers, everybody. Anyway. Yeah, mild. That's going back a few years. It's a long time since you were able to buy a pint of mild in a pub, isn't it? So can anybody remember back to yesterday? And can they tell me whether we had a can? I would have to rewind the software, well, rewind YouTube to yesterday to suss it out. Let me just go onto the main camera. And the one I'm referring to is that one in the back there, look. This one here. So it should have one like that on it, I think. But it hasn't. I don't know whether that's something that's missing, something that shouldn't be there. It does look a bit dirty around the base, as if maybe it hasn't had one, but I'm not convinced. I'm not sure whether that should have one or not. I'll turn it around a little bit, you'll have a better view. So you can see it's definitely got the base that looks like it should have an aluminium can over the top of it. Afternoon, Aston. We've inspired Aston to have a crack at it as well. So real shandy is made with mild. If it's bitter, it's bitter and lemonade. We have lager shandies down here. We have bitter shandies. Who knows? Right, let's move some stuff from. Let's move some stuff back out of the way here. We'll keep a goat on hand because I'm sure we're going to need one. We're going to need goat assistance, I'm sure. Right, what are you doing here, Graham? God's sake. Sort yourself out. Ah, there we go. And we focused exactly in the right place. There's the webcam working now. Sort of. It's a very wide shot for some reason. I don't know why. Lighting's good though today. Anyway. Ah, well done, Simon. It's like when you took the back off. Okay. Lager shandy because you're extremely southern Jessies. I don't think so, George. We don't drink the stuff. I've just seen it in Tesco's. Anyway, cheers everybody. Happy Christmas. So we were in the process of fitting this one yesterday before we ran out of time. Pretty sure it went across those two terminals. Doesn't appear to be anything attached to that one at all. Or was it those two? I did take a photo, didn't I? I did take a photo just in case. 00005. I think it's just 005. 0.005, I believe. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that or not. 0.005. Ah, we've got the lights. Penguins nicked my light. Look. That should be better. Where are we? Come on, focus. Yeah, 0.005, which is the modern equivalent is this thing here, which is 472, which is 0.00472. No, 47. I mean, 472. That's the closest we can get to it. So let's have a quick look back at my gallery. There's my photo. And do you know what? I can't bloody tell from that. That's because I'm looking at totally the wrong thing. It goes down here. Right, okay. God, dear, oh dear, Graham. Sort yourself out, man. Right. It doesn't go up here at all. It goes down here. On this tag strip. Definitely there. I think the other one was there. Can't quite see. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it is where I thought it is. Okay. Between those two channels, and we don't think we need to check which is the shield side. Can have a go at doing that a minute. Which is the foil side, I should say, not shield side. Got loads of tinsel trying to get inside the oscilloscope here now. Can I get an oscilloscope probe down without bringing all of Mrs. Cruncher's decorations down? I don't think I can. Which one's this? This is the red one. Let's go. Just going to quickly see if I can tell. Which side is the foil? Foil! You can sometimes do it with a scope, but not in this case. Maybe. Okay, what's that? That's a 1.2 volts peak to peak. Swap that the other way around. .5 volts peak to peak. So actually the line on that one is the shield, so we'll go with that. So I'll show you that in a minute, but I want to crack on a minute and start ripping into this thing. Otherwise, we're going to run out of time again, which we probably are anyway. But you know, let's get it on. Let's get it going. Hi, Richard. How are you? Thanks a lot. Yeah, I really don't know what yeah, I don't know why that's missing. Okay, so that was the only thing on there. So I'm using this very large chisel tip for this. It's got much greater mass, so it'll keep the heat in the pot for longer. Just want to try and take the piece out if I can, rather than wrapping it around the existing bit, if you know what I mean. That's one out. I'm going to have to wrap that one because that's got other stuff on it, so let's just refresh that. Let's get the old big solder out today. We'll go with the big guns. No, wrong terminal. Oh dear. Nice bit of fresh blobby solder. I will suck that off actually. Dear, oh dear. Innuendos. We got George in the house, look out. Right, it's got rid of most of that. Actually, thinking about it, this did have some of that stuff on it, didn't it? It did have some silicone, not silicone, some fiberglass sleeving. Now, where is my fiberglass sleeving all gone? It was here. Here it is. I'm going to need a bit of this, I think, because a lot of these wires are insulated. Oh, it's all falling down. So this is just a great lump of fiberglass sleeving, 1 mil, 100 meters. I think that should last me a while. Just drink, you don't need to mix anything, just drink it straight. What's the matter with you northerners? You've got to spoil your drink, George. I mean, what's going on? Just drink it straight. Don't add nothing to it, just get it down your neck. It's adding water to whiskey and that. What's all that about? What is all that about? What's all that about? I've gone behind here. Gerard, how you doing, mate? So you've had a look on Radio Museum, and the other one should have a can too. So it looks like I've got a can loose. Opened a Green King mould and topped it up with lemonade. No, you just no. He's saying nothing. You don't need to, George. Guinness, oh, disgusting. Blackcurrant, that's horrible. I tell you what, somebody chucked what was it, a Bailey's in my Guinness once in the pub. Got it out again pretty sharpish. We didn't. He had to buy me another drink, but I wasn't keen, to say the least. I wasn't overly happy at my Guinness being spiked with Baileys, but apparently it's a thing. I've not heard of it myself, but I wasn't keen. It was horrible. It was curdled. It was disgusting. So God knows if that's a thing. It's not my thing, I can tell you. So yeah, it was disgusting. It was not good. Right, that's pretty good there. Happy with that. Let's snip the end of that off. Let's get some soda on there. Done. I don't know why they looped this around so much, but it was sort of tucked in, sort of like that, wasn't it, before? One down. We've got one in behind here, which looks to be in that area as well. What's this in here then? What's that in there? It's not an electrolytic, is it? What's that? It is. Yes, sneaky deaky that is. I've got an electrolytic in the back there somewhere. 5 microfarad. can't see where it's connected. I'm going to have to get this waxy out of the way first, I think. Where's that? Oh, this is gross, isn't it? These things are horrible. Wind out the waxy. Yuck. Okay. Ugh. So we've got one connected down there, so we'll leave a little stub on. And we've got this one connected up here. Ugh. Oh, and this one's 750. Ah, there's a dilemma. So this one's 750 volts working voltage. What do we do? Do we stick a 630 in and hope for the best? Or do we need to get a higher rated cap for it? I don't think I got higher rated. Let's have a look. 0.005 is 4 and 7, 472. That's 4.7 NF. 47 picofards. 47.47. I don't think I've got a higher. Rated one, 63 volts, 700 volts AC. 700 volts AC? What? 500 volts. $630 volts. $700 volts AC. Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think one of my 600 odd volt ones would be any good? You're weaned on Guinness. Yeah, Guinness is a lot weaker now. Yeah, just go with a pint of optics. That usually works. Okay, so looked up artisanal. Cheers for that, Aston. Oh, artisanal. Dare I move this camera? Yeah, that's better. 630 is good, okay. What we need to do before we stick a new one of those in is just see if I can find out how the hell this, or where it's connected to. So it's in there. So this is unusual. So the positive of this electrolytic is connected to ground. And I don't know how the hell am I going to get in there? Will this bend up out of the way, give me a bit of access? I think I'm probably in a bit close on the camera, aren't I? Let me just zoom out a little bit. I know it's nice to see what I'm up to. But you can see this copper coloured electrolytic in here is the one that I want to get out. There's a 50 volt, 5 microfarad by the looks of it. But the positive is connected to ground, which is strange. But then I'm sure there's a reason that you guys know that I haven't got a clue about. So that goes on there. How on earth am I going to get in there? How are you going to get in there, Graham? Could take the... loosen the transformer. Yeah, looks like that's the only way I'm going to get in on that one, is to loosen the transformer off. Seems a bit mad. Assuming that will give me a bit of wiggle room. Depends how tight the transformer's in there, isn't it? Ah, that's done it. Just hope no wires. If any wires come off, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. Right, let's see what this thing here is. January 55, that's got marked on it. How about that? So yeah, definitely the positives is connected to ground. Let me have a look at my schematic then. So it must show a 5 microfarad in the... where are we? What stage is that in? I don't know, because I've chopped it off now. $50 microfarad, that's on the HT. It's got to be... pass, because what happened is all of my schematics disappeared. So I'm going to have to go back into Radio Museum. And we want the Murphy what was it, A362 was it? Can't remember now. I think it is the A362. Yes, it is. It wants me to log in as well now. Oh dear, it don't want much, does it? Bear with me, I'm just quickly looking this up. Layout, layabout, layout 1. Layout 2, that should hopefully be underneath. Okay, there we are. Is it C49? I'm just having a look at the layout to see if I can find out where this cap is and what it does. I think it's C49. No, we don't want that schematic. Thank you very much. We want that schematic and that schematic. Right, okay. Let's get the trader sheet on here. So C49 is indeed a 5 microfarad. Let's go on my screen because I'm rabbiting away and you haven't got a clue what I'm banging on about here. So C49 is 5 microfarad. It's in E4 position, and there's no scale on the thing. Okay. C49. Shout if you can see it. C46, C50. Got to be here. There it is. Okay. But it's not. I suppose it is. I mean, that's. Yeah, okay. It's connected to ground on the positive. It is then. So the positive is grounded. This is probably to do with this anode here, isn't it? Putting a negative voltage on that, is it? I'm not sure why that's in there. I'm sure there's you guys will be able to tell me straight away, but I haven't got a clue. But it is correct. That's what I was trying to get at, really. So look at the discriminator. Yeah, that's what it is. Thanks for that, old blokey. Cheers for that. Afternoon, Les. How you doing, mate? Let me have some beer after looking at all that. Scary. Right, so I need 5 microfarad. Well, in this case, it'll be a 4.7 at 50 volts, and we're going to need an axial for that. It's going to be tiny, that will, compared to this one. Okay. According to this, I've only got one 4.7 left. Strange, I'd have thought I've had quite a few of those, but 4.7s. Looks like I've used up all my axial caps again. 47, 47, 47. That is the only 4.7 microfarad axial cap that I own. Which seems strange because I don't even know what type this is. 4.7, it's 105 degree rated, and it's rated at 100 volts. Well, can't complain about that, can we? So let's see if I can unwind that one a minute. If you want me to go in a bit closer, then let me know and I will. Oh, okay. It wasn't wound around. It was just touched on there. Just get rid of that knackered old very brown solder on there a minute. This thing will pull it off. That's 1950s solder, that is. Right, so it's positive to chassis, Graham. Positive to chassis. So let's do a little loop the loopy on it. Yeah, I don't know enough about the circuitry of valves anyway, let alone FM sets. I don't know if I've actually worked on an FM valve set before. In fact, I don't think I have. This is my first valve set with FM on it. I have enough trouble with transistor sets with FM on it, let alone valve ones. Right, let's see if I can get a blob of solder on that. I might pop the temperature up on that a little bit because I'm soldering to the chassis now. It's a big enough iron to do it. We want a bit more oomph. A bit more oomph on it. I've lost me nice big bit of solder now as well. Ah, there it is. Right. That's definitely got it. So another bit of our totally out of character sleeving. So I think we can probably, if I can stick that in through that hole there, probably get that transformer put back in now. We don't want to be swinging on that for long. Okay, where'd that lead go? Don't want that to come back and haunt us in a minute. I see the little monkey is in there. Actually, let's just that's not going to foul it. Okay, I'll leave that off for a minute. We'll just connect this onto here. Snip that other one off. So it looks like it's in parallel to that. Oh, that was a dry joint as well. That was another dry joint. It's not actually soldered that. Okay, see if I can stick it in that hole then. Be interested to see how Colin gets on with this set. Colin's got one of these as well, I think. A similar one. Okay, well it's because that terminal's actually not really all there. So I should, if I can bend it nice and tight. Can I get it in the... So this this tag strip isn't really a tag strip. It's a sort of a one with a broken off end. Let's see if I can get it wrapped around there. That should do it, but I'm going to need a blob of flux on that to make sure everything solders up right there. Okay, we're back in business. Bear with me, I will catch up in the chat from time to time, but at the moment I've got to get my head down, otherwise we ain't going to get anywhere near getting this powered up. Right. You're off, Georgie, are you? Evening, Phil Tube. I'm going to love discriminator. I'm not going to. You're going to have to talk me through that, old blokey. I think it's there because the chassis is floating if there's no capacitor. Okay. I do swept alignment to George, but I haven't attempted it. Well, I say I do it. I've got the kit to do it. But I'm not confident enough to be able to put it into practice, if you know what I mean. I can't say I've seen you do a swept alignment either, George, unless I've missed one of your previous videos. I've seen Simon do it. In fact, I think out of our sort of little group, the only person I have seen do it is Simon. As Chris might have done, I'm not sure. I haven't seen Paul or George attempt one yet. You have to do me an instructional video, George. Simon tried, but I still didn't grasp it really. I just couldn't quite work out what lead went where. I could see the adjustments and the theory of it, but I couldn't quite work out what went where with it. So I have watched Simon's video back 2 or 3 times actually. Still can't quite grasp it. But nonetheless, it is a great video, and I really appreciate Simon doing it for me. Right. Hang on then, I think I might have just really confused myself now, because I forgot I've got to do this one as well at the same time, haven't I? Right. I got waylaid there by the electrolytic and forgot about the non-polarized one. So this is a 630 volt. Nasty looking thing, isn't it? Yuck. Trying to see which way this one went in. Did that go up in there, or did that snaky around there? Or did that go? It went that way. So it went with the shield attached to that valve seat. So I'm going to pull that valve because that's the output valve as well. Don't really want to be soldering directly onto that. Live restoration is scary for me. So, oh, bloke who says the first valve set he worked on was a Regent tone with an EAB C80 discriminator. I've got the EAB C80 for the other Murphy set. So I've just pulled that valve now, so I'm not soldering directly onto it. I don't know, you ain't really going to see what I'm doing here because I'm right in underneath on this valve base, the old valve base. Let's see if I can work out which is the shield on this one. $480-500. Let's try it the other way around. Yeah, that's definitely... So the shield's the other way around. The shield, I keep calling it shield. The outer foil is marked differently on this one. So that's a shield there. So what do I do with this one? Can I get this off, or I should be able to pull that one out, I reckon. Yeah. Who works on a valve set with tweezers, eh? I do. I do. Okay. Bit of in-up isolation. Should be all right. Right. A blob of flux on that, because that's a dirty joint. Make sure that's got a decent connection. So then it's got to wangle its way up here onto the transformer winding, which is covered in a nasty greasy yuck. Let's see if I can get that one off. Just it for minimum distortion. Next year for the valve radio. It's not far to next year. All right, Steve. Yeah, I don't need to. It's just it's a habit, really. Steve, welcome, mate. Should be forceps really for this. Okay, that one there. Be careful, because I don't want to really overheat that too much, because that's a transformer. The last thing we want to do is knacker the transformer up, so I'm going to snip that off. I'm going to have to wind it around that one. Another bit of insulation. Well, at least you'll be able to see where I've been anyway, because all of my insulation's all white. All the rest of it's all black. Mine's all white. Let's take it out there a little bit further away. We're going to do this. I need to probably put a 90 degree in that. Like that. Right, that should be enough. Again, a little blob of flux on that because that's filthy. Got lots of wax all over it. Oh, stay there. There's nothing else to do in there, is there? Done that cap. There's no waxies in there. Okay, I can put that one back in then. Stop the transformer running around too much. Okay, 3 out. How many more have we got to go? I'm going to leave the smoothing can in for now because that's testing okay, but we might try and test that up on the Heath kit in a minute, as Doug has suggested. It's a good idea, Doug. Let's try to see what is that? What is that down there? Is that a genuine... What is this, people? What is that? It's like a yellow coil in a plastic former. Looks original, but it looks bizarre. I'm just looking to see, there's not a lot of other waxies in here, is there, or am I missing something here? So we've got lots of these hunts in here, unfortunately. Yeah, we've got hunts in here. Oh my god, there's loads of them. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh, there, 5. Got one of those metal mini cap things there. That's only on an external output, so I'm not overly worried about that one for now to get it powered up. But yeah, we've got... Oh, they're deep. They're in deep. Some of those are going to be a nightmare to get to. And we've got... Have we got another smoother can there? No, that's... So I'm just talking to myself for a minute. So talk amongst yourselves for a second while I just fathom out if we've got any more waxies in here. We've certainly got a load of hunts in here. Am I going to leave the hunts for a minute? We have got one attached to the output valve. Oh god, I'm going to have to do them, aren't I? Let's get rid of the waxies first anyway, we'll worry about the hunts later. So we've got this whacking great one up on the top here. Now, I'm hoping this is really bizarrely mounted, this one. It's just, it almost looks like it shouldn't be there, this one here. Cheers, George. Say hello to the piggies for us. Down transformer. Those large striped components are probably caps too. Not sure the type, they may need to be replaced too. Those large striped components. I suspect a lot of it needs doing. I just want to see if we can get it to the stage where we could put some power on it, really. Doug, I think that's the key for today. because I'd like to properly restore this one. I'm not sure how that's supposed to sit in there. I take it that's for the lamp. Anyway, I'm trying to look at this thing down here, and it's really absolutely filthy. Let's just pull this this valve out of the way a minute. Can I get some isopropyl on it to clean it? I don't expect so. I'll probably need to put a bit of heat on it, I expect. This is disgusting. Yeah, I think this is going to end up... does this need to be... what am I trying to say here? An X or a Y cap? An X cap in this area. Let me just see which one it is. Let's have a look. We want the top of the chassis, and it is C59. C59. It's got to be in the supply. Okay, C59. Right, is this one... Let's just cube you in a minute, so you join me here. So C59 looks to be in parallel with the rectifier valve V6, this one. We've got the fuse here, so that's... I'm just trying to see if this is connected across the mains or not. I don't think it is it? Because this will be positive coming off of here. Feeding that. And that'll be our... I don't even know why they bothered with the cap there. Some sort of smoothing, I'm not sure. But should C59 be an X-rated cap or a Y-rated? It's not. Well, it's connected to the chassis through C54, I suppose. Right, C59. Let's see what C59 actually is then. C59 is a 0.05. So let's just come out of full screen a minute. Let's get my chat back up. Rob, for more wax capacitors. Snipper job, Steve is saying. I think it doesn't need to be there as such, but it ought to be. So do I need to put an X cap in is the question. So 0.05 is 50 NF, so we want a 47 NF 473. 47 NF 473. NF. It's a bit of a letdown. Oh, it's part of the filter network. A regular cap will do. Okay. What rating is it? It doesn't say. Let's snip it out. It is absolutely manky, this cap. It's stuck. Thank you, Rob. I don't even want to use a screwdriver to get that one off. Let's prise it off. Ugh. This one's rated at 1,000 volts. 0.05 1,000 volts. Hell. Right. So we've got 47 NF 473. Well, we've only got 630 volts again. Chris, thank you, mate. Cheers, Chris. How am I going to clean that? I've got to clean it. I can't leave it like that. The wax has gone everywhere there, look at it all. Yeah. Even got a label here that let's say never use solder. What's that? There's a label there saying something about never use solder. Heat. Only to trying to see what this little label says here that I've just uncovered from all the melted wax. Something about a fuse. To... No, I can't read it. It's too covered in wax. To reset heat fuse, apply heat only. Never use solder. Okay. So this is this this must be this copper thing here then. Ah, okay, I'm with it now. Interesting. So there's a little bit of copper on the side of the transformer there, which is, I assume, is the heat fuse. Just here. See that copper strip? And the label that I'm trying to read is on the chassis there. This one. So basically it's saying it, in order to reset the heat fuse, you just reheat it. You don't actually use any solder. So it must be a special melting temperature solder or something like that. I'd assume. I don't know. Well, I can read it now anyway. Oh, anybody got any tips for getting this muck off the chassis? It is literally where that wax has just melted over the years. I suppose a bit of heat, but God, it's filthy. Right, how on earth are we going to connect this one in then? Can I connect it underneath, or should I just... Okay, I should be able to. Let's do it one at a time. So it's... I'm just trying to clear up this muck around this thing here. It really is filthy. Fart on it using a hot air bum. Yeah. Everyday 40. Jingle bells and Murphy smells. It does. It's disgusting. Paul, how you doing, mate? Use my tongue. Nice. Evening, Yaz. Hot air and wipe it clean while hot. Magic dew and an magic dew? Magic juice and an artist brush. I think the artist brush would be a write-off, wouldn't it? I'll just scrape where I need to go for now, because I don't want to put a new component back over muck, you see. So I was getting at. So let's try a little bit of warm air. Don't need quite that much air. I've got that set too high. It's everywhere in it. It's all over the cables. That'll do. That's got the worst of it out of the way. But have some more beer when I think about that. Right, well, it looks like this is just across two of the valve pins. So it's probably using the valve pins as just tag strips, I would think, possibly. Let me see. So we've got one is in there, which is buried deep in amongst everything else. And it's also covered in all that muck. Oh dear, it's filthy. It's a bit easier to get to. But do I just use Andrew's lovely coil thingy bobbies? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Let's see if I can find Mr. Andrew Alsfa's pigtail thingies, whatever you call them, whatever they are. Patina. Some swimming. Ah, Chris. Humbug? What do you mean, humbug? How you doing, Chris? I'm just looking for Andrew's twirly whirly thingies now. Here we go. If I do the twirly whirlies, I'm not going to be able to put any heat shrink or anything on it, which I really ought to do. Yeah, I'm going to need to put some heat shrink on that. So I can't do the pigtaily things. They've got to be insulated, so I'm going to have to go for it and try and reconnect it to the valve base. Oh dear. Let me have a look. I'm going to have to take that transformer out again, I think. Ooh. Tummy's going again. Will that transformer give us any more room? Not really. Maybe a little bit. Did you get the kit? Did you send me an airband kit, Chris? Was that you? Did you send me an airband kit? I had an anonymous airband kit came in a little brown box. Was that you, Chris? Was it? If it was, thank you very much, mate. I think that was yeah. An R80 airband receiver kit. Was that you, Chris? If so, thank you, mate. Cheers, Chris. Thank you very much, mate. I did wonder. 22nd of December. Oh, well, that's when Steve's off. Yeah. Right. So let's see if I can roll that out the way again, which I can. Ah, good. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Should have left that off, shouldn't I? Might as well do that Hunts while I'm in here. I mean, I don't want to be impatient, really. This is, I think we're going to have to say this is going to take as long as it takes. And if If we need to run it over a few live streams, then we can, but that's one out. Just going to leave that pin sat in there for a minute. This other one's going to be a bit tricky. So I'm trying to make it so as I can put the battery back through the holes rather than just winding them around if I can. But it's a case of just doing whatever I can. Okay, looking good. Right, I can now get that one put in. Doesn't really matter too much on length, but I need to leave the legs fairly long, I think. So I'll leave it just about there. It's about there. And I'm talking to myself again. Apologies. So we didn't use Andrew's twiddlers. So I'm just eyeing it up for some insulation. Right, it's dressed now. We've dressed the cap. Cheese and biscuits. Hobnobs. Hobnobs? Right, come on, be nice to me. Just go in there. That's one in. And then pull that one out of there. Right, I think we're in business. Let's just put a little tiny bit of flux on there. Got very good connections on both of those though, which I'm quite pleased about. They're both through the original holes in the valve base.
Nice. Pretty. I like it when it looks nice. I don't like it not looking nice. I'm a fuss ass. Now, where did that little bit go now? Oh, looking good. Looking very good. Excellent. Right, let's have a look at this little hunts we got in here in this area. Just stick a screw back in that a minute. Just hold the transformer temporarily. It's got a bit wiggly on it. So there's my new cap up on top. Roughly the same position as the old one. Nice. Nice but nasty. Right. Let's get this hunts out while I'm in this area, because it's pointless leaving it in there really, because it's on the final stage, and the last thing I want to do is knacker that output valve if it's not already knackered. This is where you really could do with a jig. Let's try and ferret this thing out of here. So what is it first? Oh, it's a 0.04 again. That's going to be a pig to get on that one as well. So it's a 0.04. I'd ideally like to work on it that way up, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. This is where some sort of jig would come in handy, really. I know a lot of the guys that work on these have got a sort of jig made up so they can just spin it around a little bit like a PCB holder, I suppose, but on a much bigger scale. Right, that's so it's only 150 volts, this 1.04, which is I think 0.04 is so 40 NF. So we need a 393 or 39 NF. That's an unusual size. I don't think I'm going to have any of that. 39 UF. Sorry. NF. I'd have to go up to 47 NF. Would that matter? 39 or 47. I'd have to go 47 NF, I think. Would it hurt going up to 47 NF? And this is in the output stage. I've got a 47 NF axial here, actually, which would be quite nice to use there. These are Vichys, and these have got expensive as well recently. Time to dance. Super chat can't be done with PayPal, but I have got PayPal. It used to be in the... That's Patreon. Yeah, it's paypal.me/Radiocruncher. If you go to my title screens, Timothy, it's on there. I'll pop it up in a minute for you. I'll pop it up in a minute. So can we go from 39 to 47 NF, or do I need to try and find a 39? I haven't got a 39 NF. I don't suppose 47 is going to matter too much, is it? Let me see which one it is. Let me see which one it is. Let's get it right. So I believe that is C58. Yeah, C58. So let's find C58 on the schematic. It's going to be on the output valve. So C58, let's get it full screen. Is this one in here? So this is on, is this the cathode? And it's in series with R29, and it looks like it's a tone circuit. So that must be shaping the tone there. Let's get it a bit bigger. So this is our output valve. This is going on to the, I assume it's the cathode. And this is the tone switches. So it's switching in that resistor and capacitor. So I don't suppose, it might alter the tone if I put a 40 in, or 39 rather than a 47. I don't think it's going to upset that too much, is it? That's my theory. Again, I don't know. I don't know, people. I'm learning. I'm learning. I got my L plates on today. Just get my chat up and see what you've got to say. Taking bowling. So let's just check C58, and it is that one, 0.04. Doug's saying 0.047 will be fine. So I am assuming that that's in the that is a tone control, Doug, isn't it? We're going to go with it. Sorry, Doug, were you getting impatient there? Oh dear. These are nice little caps. This is rated at 250 volts. The old one's 150, so it'd be interesting to stick them on something in a minute. I don't know, we won't have time today, but I will keep these caps and we'll stick them on the Heathkit tester, because I do like that old Heathkit tester. I must get it properly refurbished. All we've done is got it working, really. And it was such a long time ago, I can't even remember what I actually did to it. Which is bad, isn't it? But okay, they've done a bendy job on that one. But I got it out. She's out. Right. But there might too, actually. Are we all there? We're not falling asleep? Oh dear. I thought I'd crack on with this. There seemed to be quite a lot of interest in it yesterday. We had quite a lot of viewers yesterday as well, so if it's what people want to see, then I'm quite happy to do it, because I do enjoy working on these old Volvers. Although it is totally out of my comfort zone, to be fair, but I'm sure you lot like that as well. Right. Let's get you back on the main camera then. Mike Nesmith, that's a shame. Bloody hell. So R29 is for pre-emphasis to give treble boost. Cheers. I did a full recap on the Heath kit. Cheers for that, George. Yeah, what I've got to do on it is sort out some new knobs for it and stick a plug on the end of it. It's been lacking a plug, George, since I've done it. Poor thing. Right, apologies, I'm just going off camera again a second just to gauge where I've got to get this. So it's got to be up there. So a little tiny stubby of a bit on that. A little stubby bit. Have I got a little stubby bit there? Yeah, I've got a little stubby bit. There we go. Probably that's too much. That was quite some time ago I did that one, George, wasn't it? I don't know how long ago it was, but it's a fair while. So what's the what can you do with a Volv radio when you've had your fun with it? You've done your electronics on it, you've got it looking nice and pretty, but you haven't got room for it. It's never going to go on show. What do you do with it? Can you sell it? Can you sell it? Can you legally sell it? You can't sell it as working. You've got to sell it as spares and repairs. What's the deal? Because I've never sold a Volv radio ever. I have got plenty that I've got to get shot of, especially after the live streams for this year. Because believe me, I've probably this year got more Volv radios to look at than I have transistor sets. Am I right, or is there no hole in that tag strip? Apologies, I'm just off camera for a minute, but I'm up trying to work on the top of this. I've got to hold the chassis at the same time because otherwise it's going to fall onto the valves. Ah, yeah, there is a hole in it. So that wasn't easy to get in there. I can't even get in there to cut the wire off. Right, okay. So again, that's disappeared into the dust. Make sure we get all these little bits of wire out of these radios, because it's not like a transistor set where it just won't work. It could get a lot nastier than that. I can't bloody get that. Will not come out, that one. Got that little sod. Oh dear, right, okay. Back in the room. It's done. Whew. Christmas giveaway. Sell it and buy more. Do you sell them on eBay then, George, or do you sell them locally? How do you get rid of them? Yeah, I have got some knobs here, George, but I've managed to get a hold of two, but I'm one short. So I've got these, look, which Steve Weber gave me. Very nice, quite heavy, but I had it in my head that I needed two, so I only picked up two, but I need a third one, and then I'm good to go. Just be nice to have it all matching, really. I don't like odd knobs. Right, so I've done it. It's in underneath there, look, that one that I've just done. Push that one in out of the way. And that's the old Hunt's gone. So that area's pretty much done. There is another one in there somewhere. That's another nasty waxy out the way. We've got a Hunt's there. There's another one in underneath here somewhere, I think. Yeah, God, there's another one in there. I can see another 3 Hunts there to do. I think I've got all the waxies though. There wasn't a lot of waxies in this one. It's mainly Hunts. And the Hunts. Yeah, that one's cracked. Where's the other one gone? That one's definitely cracked. Oh, that's the only one I've done, isn't it? You can tell it's getting late. We better get them out, haven't we? Let's not do half a job. It's just so awkward that I can't really want to rest it on the dial cord, do I? Because we know what happens when I do things like that. Dial cord goes ping. Let's get the camera up a little bit. So I've got 2 in here. One is deep in underneath all of this lot. Oh, how the hell am I going to get that out? So that tag strip there, so I can get. It's got to come out. How the hell am I going to get in there? Am I going to have to desolder everything out of the way? Can't physically, can just about get my finger in there. clear some of this dust out of the way. So it goes on to where that big chunky one is. So let's cut him off there a minute. You better look at where the bottom of it goes. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not going to get right down in there, I don't think, without taking this tag strip right out, which I can't do because everything's attached to it. So I think I'm going to have to snip that one and use the little pigtail thingies, whatever they're called. If I can get in there to snip it. I can't even get in there to snip it, I don't think. No, can't get into that. Let's see if I can do it with these electrician scissors. Got the monkey. Got him. Right, let's have a look what that is. I think that's another 0.04. That one's totally cracked. Now I can get onto that one. Let's do the hardest one first. Let's get solder the pigtail onto there. You can't really see this, but it's right in underneath there. Look. Probably can't see it. Yeah. See if I put that down, it's just going to crash. Crash. Right, let's find a little pigtail first. You want a little one, little ickle one. I say these, I think there's a word for these, and Doug will know it straight away. But Andrew, I don't know if Andrew made a jig. Why is that changed? What's going on? Does my camera move? Did my camera move then? Oh, of course, no, I was up in the air, wasn't I? Of course I was. Yeah, so these little tiny spirals for joining wires. In for a penny, in for a pound, isn't it, really? I've started, so I'll finish. So, I know why I had the camera up in the air, because I was trying to do this, wasn't I? So if I just point that one up in the air for a minute, so as it doesn't fall off. Pop that one on. Okay, right, so I'm going to have to cut that one fairly short as well, which is not great. It is like a bit like bomb disposal, this, isn't it? Now I'm really going to have to try and prop this up now because I'm not going to be able to do it else. One of Sean's little chocky chock things will help out here. Yeah, okay. Let's just get the camera up to where I am in a minute. So I'm sort of right in underneath there. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it really. Yeah, you can just see it there. You can just see where I'm trying to solder. Middle of the camera. In behind that resistor. Yeah, you can just see the little spiral that I put on. We're definitely going to want a little bit of flux on that. I can't even get the flux in there. Right, hopefully that's not going to collapse on me. Put that there just in case. So, can I get the soldering iron in there? So, get the solder in from the top. No. I've even got to bend the solder to get it in there. I want to touch the plastic really. Fingers crossed. Has it gone? Let's catch up with the chat a minute. Ralph stuff look fabulous whether used or not. Quick hats, that's the one I was looking for, oh blokey. Quick hats, that's the word. That's the word. That was the word I was looking for. Dad 10s? Dad 10? 10k in the way. Yeah, it's difficult. Shipping's often more than the radio's worth. I hear what you're saying. Is that Mr. Spires? Hey, how you doing, Simon? Rob, how you doing, mate? Rob Bond. Good practice for the Ferranti. The Ferranti is on the list. It's on the list. It's on the list, Rob. Brianna Robinson. VOY for your information. Welcome, Brianna. Dad 10s because they're older than Dad 90s. Right, let's see if that's got that. Yeah, that's on there. That ain't going anywhere. Right. How are we going to do this one now then? If I can get that other one out, I might be able to... So it's got to go in on this terminal in the back here. Again, you can't really see it. It's in behind all of this lot. That one there's in the way really, but... let me see if I can solder suck that out. Great little solder sucker, this one, by the way, George. I know you were saying this is the one to get. It cost a bit, but I think it is worth it, actually. It's not got a lot of reach, though, is it? Can I get him in there? No, you can get it in that way, but I can't get the soldering iron in then. It's like the Rubik's Cube of valve radios, this one. Got it. Whew, that was like bombed. That was like that. What's that one you used to play in the fairground? We had to get the little hoop over the wire without touching it. It's like that, really. You know what I mean. It was available for the home market as well, wasn't it? Right. Okay, it's through the hole, which is a good sign. Oh yes, I think we're in there. What a difficult cap that one is to do. Hope you're watching this, Colin. You've got all this to come. You haven't done yours yet. Got it. Whew. That was very difficult to do. I can't get in there with these again. Let's see if I can get in there with the electrician's scissors. I physically can't get in there. I'm going to have to take the transformer out to cut that wire off. Unreal. The smouldering iron. I'm going to take a transformer out to cut the wire off. It's crazy. Even though I can't really get in there where I want to get. Get right in there, really. Got it. Right, that's where I need to be. Just there. I've just seen another Hunts as well. Oh no, there's full of them. It's absolutely full of them. Whew. Right. It's brim full of Hunts. I'm not going to reply to that, George. Dear, oh dear. Tell you what, my left arm is starting to ache a little, shall we say? It's full of a COVID booster. The other thing I've got to be a little bit careful of here is that I stick the wires back when I pull them out of, really, because some of these things can be real finicky with wire placement. I'm just sticking the transformer back in now because I think I've done with that area. That one was in there, that one was down there. Oh, what a game. What a game, but that is done. That was very difficult. Now we've got one down here to do. One there. See him? Little brown monster. Little brown swine. Yeah. You just had yours as well, Simon, have you? Queued up for 3 hours, mate, to get mine. Did a walk-in in the local town hall. These are quite good, actually, these little, I think if you look them up on Amazon or eBay, they're called electrician's scissors. But they've got sort of a few, they've got a little wire stripper thing. I don't know what the filey bit on them is, but they've got quite a nice cable cutter there as well in the middle for slicing cables. And these end pieces are quite good to get in where you can't normally get at pliers because they're quite long. So they do help. Let's see if we can get that one off there. That's not another one in there, is it? No. These things that Sean's given me are working out really well, actually. I don't know if he can mass produce them or get his friend to make some more, but it's well worth making up a couple if you can do it yourself, if you're handy at woodwork. Right, that's that off. The other one is up here, and we've got another wire draped right over the top of it. So can we hook that one up out of the way? Yeah, we can. Let's see if I can hook this one out. Oh, that one's falling apart. Did you see that? Live Hunt's falling apart. Look at that. Big chunk just fell off of that. So 0.04 again. Looks like they're all the same. See if I can expose the hole. No comments, George. There we go. Get another one of those little Vichy ones. I'm not even sure if you can still get these actually, but they are quite nice caps. I originally got them for doing the Roberts R200. keep it away from that really. Let's just make that a little bit longer. He says put it back in exactly the same place it was in the first place. Another Hunts bites the dust. Right, well we're a fair bit over time now, so I think that's all we're going to manage today. I can see I've got one, two, 3 hunts left to go. And they're all, oh, that one's mega deep in there. I don't know, God only knows how I'm going to get into that one. Oh, apologies. I've got the camera a bit zoomed out. So I've got three hunts left to do on this one. There's one here. We need to test this electrolytic as well. There's bits of hunts all over it. I've tested it for ESR and that, but not at its working voltage. So we need to pump this one up a bit closer to its working voltage, which is 350 volts. See what it's doing then. We've got hunts stuck right in underneath here. God only knows I'm going to get that one out. I'm going to have to take this this capacitor out of the way, or resistor. I'm not sure what it is actually. So we've got one there. We've got one in underneath here. That's 2. There's another one right down the bottom here that you can't quite see. 3 that I can see. There's this metal mite thing, which probably ought to be done. So I've probably got another 4 caps to do in it. What have we done today? We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We managed to do 6 today. Doesn't sound a lot really, does it? But they ain't easy. They ain't easy. But what I think we will quickly do, I'm sure Mrs. Cruncher won't mind me being a little bit late for tea. Let's just put this, I can't put it down anywhere, can I? I'm going to have to put it towards the... back. What I thought we'd do is quickly get the Heath kit up and we'll test the caps that we've taken out today and see what they're like. And then we'll do the advent calendar. And I don't know if we want to continue this one tomorrow or whether we want to continue it next week. Probably, being it's on the bench, we might as well carry on with it, haven't we? And get it done, because I know you're all dead keen to see it, hopefully, up and running. Let's put my quick hats back. It's upside down, that one. What one? Yours a week ago felt rough for a few days. What one's upside down? What you winding me up, Paul? Alright, let me get myself sorted here. Need to keep that one with that. And this is today's caps. Right, okay. Yuck is all I can say. That's today's caps. Let's get the Heath kit up. Let's get a bit of magic eye-edge going on. Bit of magic eye in. See, I should really put a plug on it. I don't have to keep pulling this thing up every time. So again, if you can get hold of one of these cap testers, they are very good for testing the waxies. But you know, end of the day, we're sort of beyond the fault finding caps stage, really, and these are, unless it's a very fancy cap that you just cannot get hold of anywhere, it's just getting replaced, isn't it? I know people moan about shotgunning caps out, but sometimes you ain't got, you know, there's absolutely pointless, is what I'm trying to say, trying to pointless trying to keep them in there, because you can just risk so much damage, and valves are getting really expensive now. I don't know if you've noticed that, but recent years, I would say probably the last 3 years, the prices have gone flying through the roof. Okay, so let's try test these then. So what's this one? This is a 0.005. 0.005 waxy type. Let's get a bit of lightage off then, so we can have a look at the bit of eye action. Let's get you sort of centered, so we can get the scale and the eye in at the same time. Just about. Let's get this off my head. God, that sort of like gets left attached to my head permanently at times, and I wonder why I've still got it on. But right, 0.005. So if we go on the I think this is a better scale, wasn't it? 0.001 to 0.5. So So we've got a bit of eye action there. I think I had to go back to this scale and go back down to here, didn't I, for a better. Okay, that's where it is, look. So it's reading a bit high. If you can see that, 0.5 is down here, and it is off of that. So it's not massively out. If this is accurate, that is, of course. So let's go to the leakage then. So we go 5 volt first. No problems with that, look. Snaps in and out straight away. 25 volts. Still no problem. 150 volts. Still fine. What's this rated at? 500 volts. So let's go up to 250. He's struggling to open. He's sort of opening, but let's try and run at the top. 400 then. No. So he's definitely leaking at 400, and at 250, just about okay. So pretty much knackered. Shall we try a Hunts? Shall we try a Hunts? Let's try a Hunts. 0.04. That's if it will stay in one piece while we test it. Get the end off. 0.04. So let's have a look. 0.05, so it should be up about here somewhere. Let's get my picture out of the way. So we got 0.05 and 0.02, so it should be in there somewhere. Should be about probably where that 4 is there, so let's have a look. No, it's down here. It's down there, what's that? It's about 0.004. 0.004, that one is. Let's just try it on, let's show on that scale. Okay, so it's reading on this scale, which is 0.1 to 50. It's reading 0.1, so it should be 0.4 up here. No, it shouldn't. It should be 0.04. This is way out, way out. Let's try it for leakage then. So it's only it goes up to 150 volts. So 5 volts. Yeah, good. So 25 volts, just opening. So this is its actual rating, 150 volts. No, leaking. Knackered. Let's try the other. This one might. I haven't got quite enough lead left on this one. I was a bit aggressive when I cut this one off. Yeah, I can't test that one. It's not enough lead. This one. This is why these hunts have got to go. Not only do they fall apart, but their values go out the window. Okay, so let's have a look where this one is in. So this one's around about the same, around about 0.1. So say it should be 0.04, which is up here. It's right down here. That one's way out, so it should be opening there. But it's nowhere near. Right, let's try 5 volts. Fine. 25. Fine. 150. Not a chance. Leaking. Okay. Right, this other waxy then, what did I say this one is? I don't want to touch it really. 0.005. Yes, I have, Paul. I did that yesterday, I think, or the last time I tried it on. 0.005. It's not far out, that one. It's not far off, okay. So again, let's go to leakage, 5 volts, fine, 25, fine, 150, fine, 250, fine, 400. Oh, that one's not too bad, but I think this one's rated at 750 volts, this one. So he is, well, he's a little bit leaky, but it is opening still. The last one we've got is the electrolytic. Now I'm trying to think. Paper and mica, electrolytics. So this is 50, so if we go to 20, got to make sure we connect this the right way around now. 50 volts. No, it's not measuring there. That's 5 volts, isn't it? Of course it is. 5 microfarads, I mean. Where are we? So it's gone high. It's reading about... It's about 8 microfarads. It's not gone that high. I don't know that we can do leakage on these, though, can we? Oh, I take it we can then. 25 volts. So it's not leaking. I'm not going to put it on 150 because it's only rated for 50 volts. It's not leaking, and he is a bit high, so it's not really that bad, that one. So there you go. So let's do what Paul's just said about testing a brand new cap on it. Let's go for, what have I got to hand? We did test one the other day. What are these? What have we got in here? Let's get a big chunky one out, shall we? Let's get a big chunky one. We can see what we're doing then. What have we got in here? 474, 630 volts. 474, what's that in new money? That is 0.47. So 0.47. So we want to be on that scale there, which is 0.52001. So we're looking at this scale here, and he should be down around 0.5. So let's go down there. There he is. Just below 0.5, look. You can't quite see that, can you? Because the camera's moved a little bit. Let's get it over there. Yeah, so this is 0.5 down here, so it's just below 0.5, so he's bang on accurate that way. So if we go to leakage, I mean, if we go right the way up, let's just go straight up to 450. It's rated at 630, so again, this should close and then snap back open again. Oh, there it goes. So that's what it should do. It should open right back up. So there you go. Proof that it's working. So that's today's caps tested on the Heathkit. He says, ripping all the wires off of the table. Sounds like Mrs. Cruncher's dishing up, so I better shift my backside. Get some lights back on the subject and get the Weira in shot. We're looking for number 10. Very apt at the moment. Number 10. Coming number 10. Number 10 then. I've seen it. I've spotted it. Robert, how you doing, mate? Cheers, Robert. Down the bottom, Timothy. Down the bottom. Cheese and biscuits behind number 10. Yeah. Yeah, and a glass of sherry upon entry. Whee, there we go. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Have we got another one of those little screwdrivers? Let's have a look then. Yes, we have. Nice, if I can get it out. Very nice. So we've got a flat bladed screwdriver, and it is a 3mm 0.5 width, 3mm width, 0.5 thickness on the end. Nice. Let's get my pouch out. I've got all this greasy muck all over my hands now. So this is where it gets awkward as to where to place this, you see. I'm not really sure. So this one will go in that way, I assume. Here we are. Coming along nicely. Just got to keep moving this bit holder around until I run out of places to put the bit holder, and then I'll have to think about where to put that. So it doesn't like going in there because it's interfering with the screwdriver handle. There we go. We're at Advent calendar. Coming on nicely. Right, okay. I did promise some... who was it? I promised Timothy to look at the... look at PayPal for you. So let's just go to my YouTube page. YouTube, your channel. So they don't make it very obvious, to be fair. So if you go to my YouTube page, in the corner there, look, it's on my top bar. You've got a link to my website, Radiocruncher.com. You've got a link to Patreon, and you've got a link to PayPal on the end there. Let's just... That's better. So yeah, it's not very big, is it? It's almost like they don't want you to use it. But so if you click on that, that should take us to the PayPal donation. So you can either make a one-off donation, or you can click there to make it a monthly donation. And you get lots of hearts come up when you do that. Do that again. So there you are. Let's just come back out of that again. And as I say, that takes you to my website, Radiocruncher.com. where you can view the latest video. You can go in the shop and have a look at what I've got for sale, or what I used to have for sale, because I've taken everything off at the moment because of the Christmas period. Actually, no, I've got an R707 still for sale there, and I've got some 9-volt power supplies, but they're noisy. And the last one is Patreon. If you click on that, it comes into my Patreon page and talks to you about the different tiers. So there you are. Hopefully that's sorted you, Timothy. So that's it for today, people. I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks again for the super chats. I think Rob dropped one in there.
We're sorry we can't log you in. Contact customer service or try logging in again. I don't know, actually, Timothy. Let me just it's paypal.me/Radiocruncher, I believe. No worries. Yeah, I think it's paypal.me/Radiocruncher. Try that, Timothy. That should work. Cheers. Let me just get myself sorted. Right, as I say, that's it for today, people. Thanks for joining me once again. Didn't get it done, did we? But, you know, we weren't far off. We've still got some very awkward caps to do. So I think we'll carry on that tomorrow. Happy to do that tomorrow, or should we look at something else? At the end of your streams, you need a cruncher's thought for the day. Something deep and meaningful for Christmas. Yeah, wind up merchants, you are. This is all about Christmas, Paul, isn't it? You've got to be here to feel it. Get your jab. That's the thought for the day. Get your jab, people. It ain't going to kill you, but it might save you. So thanks for that, people. I will catch you same time tomorrow. And I might be a little bit later tomorrow. I'm not sure. Mrs. Cruncher's back to work tomorrow. Take care all, and have a great Christmas. See you again soon. Bye for now.